Okay, guys, I am going to get some messages around why the divine masculines may be feeling overwhelmed right now. I feel like they could have a lot on their mind pertaining to this connection with you, divine feminines. So I'm just going to dig into some of the things that just may be keeping them up. It's like repetitive thoughts as well. There could be something happening in this connection with you that they can't avoid taking action on. So I'm just going to get some clarity here on what's been swirling around in their mind. What does the universe want them to pay attention to? Their twin flame. And it's definitely a message for the divine masculine as well. And we also have the abundance gifts and the celebration card coming up. You know what it is too? I'm feeling they can't deny this connection with you. I think I would have recently shared a twin flame reading. The last reading I did was a twin flame update. And I think that reality is setting in. Okay, someone is feeling like that pull towards you in a way where it's almost depressing. I'm just going to come out and say it. It's almost depressing. It feels like a dark night of the soul. It feels like they can't control this craving for you. I do see that some of them want to take action, but with the hood on his head or the hood over his head, there's some resistance that I'm picking up on. Okay? It's like someone feels like they need to express their truth to you, but there's some shame or some guilt behind the connection between you two. But the universe is presenting them with this gift, okay? You know what I'm also hearing? Your divine masculine is in love with you, and no matter how it looks on the outside, as though they should not approach this connection, it could be very taboo. Everything could be pointing towards leave you alone. But they can't. They can't leave you alone. I feel like they could be crossing boundaries here. They could be going against the grain. I'm picking up on an unusual attraction here to whoever you are, divine feminine. They're feeling this pull first. You might just find them attractive. You could just have a crush on whoever this divine masculine energy is around you. You find them good looking. But the intensity that they look at you or feel towards you, it's another different story. It's like celebration or fireworks, some kind of light going off in their heart space. I feel like this whole thing about having a lot on their mind lately is like, how do I move on from this? Somebody could be feeling their heart set on fire towards somebody that everything is taboo about you. Okay, you two could have an age gap. This could be you two being married to other people. This could be your boss. Okay, this could be someone much younger than you. I don't know what this whole, like, I should not approach this. Like, everything society has maybe programmed me to believe I should leave this alone, but I can't ignore what I am feeling in my heart. Someone stays awake and thinks about you every single night. I don't know how it is they keep an eye on you. They have a way of getting to know you and watch you. And I feel like they've watched you over the years. And this has just continued to get more and more intense for them. And I'm also picking up someone has tried to run away from this. Someone has tried to go in the other direction, away from you, create opportunities in another country. They tried to be in other relationships. They might have tried to run from you and create a whole new life somewhere else. And they're literally in that somewhere else place right now, thinking, how do I get away from this? Like, I feel her even more now that I've put myself at a physical distance from her. They feel you even more. Okay, opportunities are not fruitful. Somebody feels like they need to come out and speak their truth. Otherwise, they're going to be in this constant state of regret. Somebody is constantly repressing their feelings, and like they're losing sleep over it too, is what I'm hearing, because it's like there's ruminating thoughts. Like there's this big pressure to just reach out to you and break the ice and express their feelings. It's like you just go for it. But what stops them is, I can't, she's married. I can't, she's much older than me, and she would look at me as though, like, who the hell is this immature fool trying to get into my space, There's lots of reasons. I don't know specifically what could be holding your masculines back, but each day that goes by that they don't reach out, they're experiencing more and more regret. And on a bigger scale, it feels like they're missing out on something big. It's like reaching out to you and getting that confirmation of like, yeah, I think about you too, is exactly the fuel that they need or the fire that they need to get them going. But someone's very, very afraid to just make that initial step. This is what keeps them up at night. And I keep hearing that, okay? So it's like the verge of just doing it and then they absolutely chicken out. It could be just caught up in these toxic cycles. This is what it feels like. They want to make a move, yet all of these patterns and toxic cycles that they consistently go through every night. I feel like there is a pros and cons list that this masculine, he will sit down and he will literally write out all the good things about reaching out to you and then all of the bad things. And when he starts getting to like the cons, that's when he starts getting freaked out and he'll crush up that paper and just like throw it away. It reminds me of the Page of Cups in the Tarot of Sensual Magic, where he's sitting at the table and the cat's kind of knocking around. Like that black cat represents intuition. His intuition is not going to stop until he has to ignore society and everything society is saying. Because I feel like this masculine, you guys know who exactly I'm talking about, and he knows that like every time he tries to make that move and reach out and he hesitates and he doesn't do it, the synchronicities or your energy just keeps coming on even stronger. Okay, you might even be feeling the pull to reach out to him, but for whatever reason you get stopped, or you start feeling like, okay, this is absurd, this is crazy, I can't stop, ruminating over this, I barely know this person, yet your heart feels it so strongly. I don't know why I'm getting it, but it's gonna have to be this masculine that makes this contact first. And for some of you, I do feel like it's going to be just really unexpected, and it's not going to be, bold. Okay, they may not come out and send a message. They're having way too much anxiety trying to do that. So it's going to look very subtle by following you, by liking one of your posts, following you and then unfollowing you so you get a notification like about them, or it's going to be something very, very subtle. But I do see them struggling. Like lately, it seems like within the last few weeks, night after night after night, what's been frustrating them and keeping them up, and it's been like a big load on their mind, is like, if I reach out, am I going to ruin my life, and am I going to ruin her life? Is she gonna, like, what is your reaction going to be like? And I think this is part of the toxic cycle that they go through as well. They have to know that they're worthy of you. You may have this way of making them feel like they're the king of the world one minute, and then the next minute, what the hell am I thinking? And you may not realize that they feel this way about you, Divine Feminine, because on your end, you might think to yourself like, oh my God, they're so handsome, they're incredible, but it's like, no, they wouldn't be interested in someone like me. I'm too shy, boring, I'm older than them, definitely not as attractive as like, they're the partners that they usually go for. I'm getting this specifically if your masculine's younger than you. Like if you guys have like a 5 to 10 year age gap, you could feel Divine Feminine's like, this would be absurd. He's so attractive. Why would he be interested in someone like me? Not even knowing that he looks at you like, she's not going to be interested in a fool like me, an immature fool like me, a woman like that. So that's the kind of vibes here that I think is going on. It's really frustrating because it's like he has a lot on his mind to say to you, and it's like one minute he feels so good and sexy and confident, and he's got this smooth text that he's about to send you, and then the differences between you two gets him feeling like, I just can't. This is the two energies he's battling between. And I didn't even notice this card here, but so we have isolating and thoughts, okay? And this is what is on his mind. Like, this is a perfect representation of the title, okay? I have a lot on my mind tonight. I don't know if I should reach out because I just keep feeling you in an intense way. I've never thought about any other woman like this before. I've come across lots of women where I've pursued, they pursued me. It's been magnetic, but with you, it's beyond anything I've ever experienced before. You have me obsessing over you, and it's like, I don't really even know you all that much. Like, that's how he feels, but I feel like whatever this difference is between you two could come from two different worlds. But it doesn't matter. Like, the attraction is really, it's still there. So one minute he's like, gosh, I can't do this. And the next minute he's like, no, I gotta do this. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to stop thinking about her. Right? Like, having a lot on his mind is basically like just having you on his mind, right? Like having thoughts of you over and over and over again. And he knows it's something big he should do, but somebody needs to work on like their self-worth, their confidence, knowing that they're worthy of somebody like you. maybe it's both of you that need to shift your perspective and know that you're worthy of each other. Stay optimistic. This card keeps making an appearance. No lie. Okay, stay optimistic about your love life. I feel like for the Twin Flame Collective in general, it could be a lot of you just new to this journey. I feel like it goes in waves, you know? It's like a wave of people really curious about this journey. And then they go through this period of like, okay, no, this is absolutely absurd. Delete every single channel I've been watching about twin flames. And then on their down, it's like, boom, their twin flame will reach out of nowhere because they decide to let it all go. And then it's back on this trajectory of like, oh my God, please tell me more about what the hell is going on here. So I feel like this reading is going to resonate for you, those of you, who are really just kind of, getting those messages and those signs from the universe. Your masculines are reaching out after a year of silence, but I'm seeing that this year of silence, it's like the most you two have ever been on each other's asses energetically, spiritually, right? Dreaming about each other. The more you guys avoid actual physical contact with each other, the stronger the synchronicities will get. And that's what I feel like is happening to your divine masculines right now, is like everything the universe is saying to them is like, will you just freaking have faith in all of these repetitive thoughts I'm sending you? I'm not making you dream about her for no reason. I'm not making you feel this intense attraction and crazy passion for no reason. Okay? But I gave you the phallus, which means you're going to have to be the action-oriented one here and do the damn thing, okay? So, yeah, the universe is definitely giving their asses a royal butt kicking in terms of just letting go of these self-sabotaging patterns and reach out, because they really do feel regret each time they have the perfect message to send and then they just, like, delete it all, right? And then instead they go looking up your social media, falling all in love with you all over again, all over again. I'm stuttering here. They could be looking at your pictures, stuttering with these messages, not knowing what to say. Like, they're so afraid that they're going to send you a message and then make a typo and sound stupid and awkward and chill out, my boy, chill out. Just do it, okay? I feel like that's their biggest guidance, is just to do it. The biggest thing they have on their mind tonight, guys, is reaching out. Should I do it or should I not do it? And the reason it's such a big deal is because, like, there's something odd between you two. Society is telling you guys normally two of you shouldn't be together, but he can't deny, like, what his heart is saying and all of the signs and synchronicities the universe is sending. All right? So that's the quick check-in. I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys.